Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie, you all owe me for this one. These next two, but we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? What happens to be my Forever Famicom shirt. Yay! But it's actually for Mega Ran and K Murdoch. But who are Mega Ran and K Murdoch, I hear you proclaim? Well, Mega Ran, he is a rapper slash hip-hop artist slash pop cultural icon, I'm just going to call it, who works most typically in the sort of hip-hop rap subgenre of nerdcore. And if you're unfamiliar with nerdcore, it's basically taking those rap and hip-hop elements and blending them with different elements of nerdy culture, be it like anime or video games, pro wrestling, what have you, things of that ilk, and then incorporating it into the style of music with the lyrics or, even sometimes with the music itself. That's kind of where K Murdoch comes in. He's a frequent collaborator with Mega Ran, and they put together the album Forever Famicom, which is, I genuinely think, one of the seminal albums of Mega Ran's career. I don't know if I'd say it's the seminal album, but it's at least in that upper echelon. I actually like both of these gentlemen so much. I have videos of them performing any number of times. They're on my channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as the music goes, because they're incredible. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why do you owe me? We're doing the fucking Pickle Witch. Boom! So yes, Jimmy John's, famous for their pickles, not their sandwiches, their pickles, decided to go over there and come out with pickle versions of two of their sandwiches, specifically their turkey Pickle Witch and their veto Pickle Witch. This is the turkey. It says so. What is on the pickle or the turkey Pickle Witch though? It is turkey, provolone, lettuce, and tomato, and the whole catch of it is there's no bun. The bun is a pickle now. We all know how much I like pickles. But I do have to preface this, three things real quick here, because I'm still counting this as a sub sandwich, damn it. So, what with it being a sub sandwich, for over probably 3 years now, I've been going on sub sandwich adventures. What that means is I've been going out to every place that sells sub sandwiches, be they delis, Walmart, chain locations like Jimmy John's. I've been trying out their sub sandwiches, I've been reviewing them, and I've been posting them to my YouTube channel. I'm such a nice guy, and this is where number 2 comes into play. I don't just post them to my YouTube channel, I actually have a specific playlist called Subs for Subs. That is where I go over there and I post up my sub sandwich reviews. At the time I'm doing this, I have over 100 sub sandwich reviews in that playlist, okay? But maybe you're greedy, maybe you want even more sub sandwich reviewing goodness. That's where number 3 comes into play. And what is number 3? I almost forgot for a second. All you have to do is wait until Sunday. Why? Because Sunday is SUBday. That is the day when I go over there and I upload my sub sandwich reviews for, again, probably over 3 years now. I'd have to check the specific date, but I've been going over there, I've been uploading sub sandwich reviews, at least one every Sunday. But anyway, let's get to this picklish monstrosity. Yeah, okay. And the thing is, I was going to do it anyway. You have to. It's a gimmicky item, and why not, I guess. Now, I will say this. I don't know if this is the case for every place, but I do know the Jimmy John's I went to, it wasn't immediately on the menu. I had to ask for it. So, alright. Yeah. Very small. But then, you got to figure it's a pickle. Even a big pickle is probably not going to be anywhere near as big as, like, a proper sandwich, so... Alright. Man, oh man. I think they double wrap this because, pickle. Oh, it's a pickle. Here, I'll get the other side too. Apparently there's some sort of emergency going on. Hopefully everyone is okay. They did a very good job of wrapping the Pickle Witches. Alright, now. It looks like this. It's Pickle Witch. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Pickles. Nope, Windows still. Okay. Let's give it a go. Pickle. It's not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. It's a lot of pickle. Like, the problem I run into, like, because I don't fundamentally hate pickles. The problem I run into pickles is that far too often I find they're used in situations. For fuck's sake! Just let it go! If it's burning down, let it burn down. If they're dying, they're dying. Just let it go. I say that, as I'm doing my dumbass video. No, my fundamental problem that I run into when it comes to a lot of pickle stuff is, like, they overdo it with the pickle, And this is, like, the ultimate representation of that. It's just nothing but pickle. Oh. It is also unwieldy. And kind of hard to eat. But what about the flavor, Brandon? Oh. I'm glad you asked. It tastes a lot like a pickle. Although, occasionally interspersed with something that doesn't quite taste like a pickle, but is then overwhelmed by the pickle. Once you get through everything, you might, if you're fortunate, be able to taste the turkey for 2 seconds or so. The rest of it really is just 90% pickle. It's a decent pickle, I'll give it that. It's got a nice crispness to it. It tastes fresh. Jimmy John's, again, yeah, good for them. They have good pickles. I don't know that this needed to exist, but I'm not going to hate on it for doing so. But it really is just like, there's zero balance to it, obviously. It's ridiculous. Which is, what it's there for, let's be honest. And especially the problem with this is, like, turkey is a great meat, and Jimmy John's turkey is decent, but turkey is also a relatively mild meat, like, it doesn't have a shitload of oomph to kick back against all of the pickle flavor. I guess I'll give it this, like, the pickle itself, it doesn't taste, like, overly vinegary or anything like that. Like, that would have made it just obnoxious, in my opinion. Like, I'm okay with a vinegary pickle, but, like, something like this, I would have been too much. It's closer to, like, a Vlasic's kind of pickle, which I can get down with a little bit more. Okay. Alright. Well, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get this again? Would I recommend it? No and sure. This is not for me, because I'm not a pickle person. But I will say this. I didn't hate it. I just would never get it again, because it's a pickle with some stuff in it. And the thing is, I could have maybe got behind that. And there's a reason why I did the turkey one first instead of the Vito, because the Vito has more ingredients, has more going on. So I'm hoping that will have more oomph to fight back against the pickle flavor. Because I really do want to emphasize, like, it's not just like an abject hatred for pickles or anything like that. But it really is just, it's so overpowering that you really don't get much else from the experience, So if that's the case, then, like, I just might as well go get a big-ass pickle and eat it like that. As an idea, it's kind of fun, but in terms of the reality of the execution. But that is why, if I would recommend it, I still would, because It's, I'm sure, probably going to be a limited time thing. Although, I don't know, maybe they'll keep it on the menu, or maybe it'll be a secret menu item. I don't know. If you want to try it, try it. But try it understanding that it's exactly what it says it is. Whatever you think it's probably going to taste like, that's probably what it's going to taste like. And it is just a fun gimmick. Like, I don't think that Jimmy John's is hedging their future on the Pickle Witch. It's a fun little thing that they can tie into something that they're known for, and then put it out there for people to have some fun with. You know, and then people like me put it on YouTube or TikTok or what the fuck ever, right? That's what it's there for. And as long as you keep that in mind, go nuts with it if you want to try it. It's not a bad thing, it's just, boy oh boy do I hope you like pickles. If you're going into it expecting it to be like a revolutionary sandwich, probably not. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, spend rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly pickles-tastic rest of your life. Some people like pickles. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, do you have any interest in trying the Pickle Witch? Have you already tried it? If so, what's your verdict on it? This is one of those ones I'm really interested to hear what other people have to say. I mean, I'll be uploading. My plan is I'm not going to upload this one first. I'm going to wait until I'm a little bit closer to Thanksgiving because it's got the whole Thanksgiving, turkey and stuff kind of deal. But I'm going to post the other one probably next Sunday. So, be interesting to see what, people have to say about it once it's been out for a little bit. But let me know. Anyway.